Hey guys, Jeff Naturally Caffeinated here. Today I want to talk to you about a ride I just did this evening. Now, what I did was I compared the 300RR Race Edition to my 2017 Xtrainer. I also wanted to feel what it's like to own the new IRC JX8 Gekkota tire. That thing is incredible. Another thing I did was, it's the first ride of the season up in the canyon here. They just opened the gates. I wanted to try out my DJI Osmos Action camera with the new Cynova 3.5mm jack adapter for my lav mic that I'm wearing here. This is the Boya M1. Had everything set up on my helmet here, mounted externally. I've got a few kinks to work out there as far as rerouting the wires and stuff like that, and my camera settings were a little bit off. So I'm missing some footage on using the Gekkota, the JX8 Gekkota tire on the rocky stuff. It was all washed out, it was super white out. So I need to adjust my ISO setting. Anyways, so 300RR Race Edition, my 2017 Beta Xtrainer. The bikes are different but similar. So they share a very similar engine. I think the exhaust porting is a little bit different between the two bikes. The computers are different and the header pipe is different. There is a plate on the side of the engine here for the Xtrainer. This bike does not have that plate. It's been removed. It doesn't come with the bike actually. So here are the differences. The Xtrainer has an amazing suspension. If you're a trials rider, you can appreciate the Xtrainer suspension. If you're thinking about getting a Xtrainer, please do your homework on trials riding techniques. I think that'll give you a greater appreciation of how the suspension on that Xtrainer works. And if you can understand those techniques and start applying them, you will love the Xtrainer. Now keep in mind, the Xtrainer is not manufactured or made for high-speed riding, hitting hard jumps. The suspension on it is very soft. What I did to mine, as you may recall from another video, is I changed out the fork oil from a 5-weight to a 20-weight. I changed out the front brake pads. They were real grabby. I modified my engine. I put on the 300RR pipe, computer, and I just did a few other things. And I changed the power delivery. That Xtrainer power delivery is very linear, very smooth. The power delivery on this 300RR Race Edition, man, it's incredible. It can hit hard, and it's not as linear of a delivery as the Xtrainer. But this thing is an absolute blast to ride. The suspension on this uses the Sachs front forks and rear shock, and they're incredible for hard hits, whoops, high speed, hitting jumps, launching, landing. It's great in the hard enduro stuff as well. It's a very capable bike. This thing is incredible. But the two bikes are very different. And I wanted to compare those two up in one place that I ride a lot, and that's Kirkman Hollow, which is in the Mapleton, Utah area, an area we call Hobble Creek. And I wanted to compare the two. Now, this was my first ride up at Kirkman Hollow. They just recently opened the gates up there. Still very much snow on the ground. The ground is very wet, muddy, and slick, which brings me back to the tire. The JX8 Gekkota tire is incredible. It's an all-around amazing tire. In the mud, in the dirt, the tire still has great traction. But in the hard, rocky, rooted areas, even more incredible. Now, I do use the Nitro Moose plushie on my rear, and in the front I have the New Tech tubeless system, which came on the bike, and I'm going to go to a Moose in the front there, but that is still on this bike, and it's just fine. I prefer the Moose. It has a different feel to it, and I really enjoy it. On the New Tech, I don't want to mess with air pressures, you know, inflating and deflating for different riding conditions. A soft or plushy Moose in the rear and a standard Moose in the front works beautifully for me and the type of riding I do. So, but this tire is incredible. You need to go to IRC.com and check it out. JX8 Gekkota tire. Rich Larson, the IRC tire guy, also did a video on this, I think what he called the Goldilocks tire. And it's incredible. So now that I've ridden it, I love it. And I can't wait to do a better review or a longer review on it. The video that I had for this on the rocky conditions didn't work out. My action camera settings, the ISO settings were off and everything was whited out on the ride. So unfortunately I don't have that today, but the video I'm going to show you today is about 8 minutes long of me doing my first ride up in the Hobble Creek area, and it was a blast. Absolutely enjoyed it. Like I said, the conditions were a little bit moist. There's still some snow on the ground, but hopefully you enjoy it. And if you have any comments, leave them below. Please watch the entire video. I think you'll enjoy it, and we'll see you next time. Almost took my head off there. Holy smokes. Whew. That was awesome. Yeah, the excitement on this bike compared to the Xtrainer is a lot higher due to the power and the acceleration at which that power is delivered. It's incredible. But you gotta love the Xtrainer. Very capable, slow, technical, fun to ride. This has been fun to ride as well. And this back tire, this JX8 Gekkota, has been sick so far. Love it. This is incredible riding out here. A little slick, but incredible. Alright, we want to take this trail down here. You gotta be mindful of the downed trees as I surf the trail, and watch out for obstacles. Go up and over. Yeah, this stuff is super slick. But absolutely amazing, beautiful. Again, super slick. Holy crap. I gotta keep it easy here. I don't have any hand guards, so these twigs and sticks and small trees will crack your knuckles. Constantly working front and rear brake, using the pegs to balance best I can, up and over obstacles. Alright, and then back down the rocky slopes. By the way, I have been exercising like crazy to build up my core strength, my legs, my arms, shoulders, everything. What are you guys doing for exercise? What do you do to build up your core, your legs, your arms, anything that helps you stay strong on your bike, but most importantly, protect you from injury? So let me know in the comments below what you guys do, what types of exercises do you do to keep you strong, healthy, and safe while you're out riding, whether it's motocross, hard enduro, single track, just in your backyard doing wheelies, whatever it is. let me know. I'll probably do a future video on my routine I created because of the pandemic. I created a gym in my basement. I'll show that to you guys. I bought a cage. I bought some weights, stretch bands, all kinds of stuff. Dumbbells, physio ball, weighted balls. I don't have any kettles. We're gonna get some. My wife wants to get some. But also do cardio, ride my mountain bike. I go out walking. And also nutrition. That's another thing I was gonna ask you guys about. What are you eating that keeps you energized and healthy? I'm sure most of you guys do the healthy smoothies in the morning, oatmeal, lean meats, stay away from the red meat. Well, not 100%, but limit the amount of red meat you eat, I'm sure. Woohoo! Fish. Wow, tell you what, this is a much different ride on this bike than compared to the cross trainer. Right now I'm loving both for different reasons. This thing, you can go fast on pretty much anything. Wheelie, whoops. Another wheelie. It's always interesting, the debate. Is it the rider or is it the equipment? I think it's like they say, 80-20. 80% the rider, 20% the equipment. Or jump, woo! Catch some air. And when I say rider, I mean technique. Because anyone can ride, right? Well, almost anyone. We'll have to see if this microphone, how well it does. It's a lapel mic, and I don't have a, what do you call that thing, dead cat or whatever on it. So I don't know how the wind noise is on this thing as I'm freaking ripping through the trails. Oh yeah. All right. Getting towards the end here. Trail. The signs will lead you the way. And here's my ride. I'm gonna go practice some slow wheelies. You guys don't care about that, right?